All right, another news, early voting for the midterm elections wrapping up tonight right here in McLennan County alone. These last few weeks already reaching out to more voters than in previous elections. Fox 44's Maribel Santiago joining us live tonight where the final early voting numbers are being counted.
That's right, Robert, Leslie. The cutoff for early voting ended at 7 this evening, and election officials say now more than 50,000 voters came out just in McLennan County alone, and that means that's already breaking records for many people coming out to vote on Election Day.
We got to keep this moving. We got to keep the momentum up and keep doing the right thing.
Unlike previous midterms, some voters say there's an urgency to head to the polls much earlier.
The fire is, I mean, it's burning. I mean, it's the time to do it. I mean, and you know, why wait when you never know what's going to happen between here and there?
Elections, is Kathy going to help you?
That same urgency kept officials swamped.
We're certainly seeing more than we saw in 2014.
During that midterm, close to 45,000 voters went to the polls early and on Election Day. That's out of almost 130,000 people registered in McLennan County. This year's early voting alone topping that number, and there's only 9,000 more registered voters this year.
I think that we're at a time politically where everyone has an opinion and everybody wants their opinion to be heard, and I think the numbers just reflect that a little bit, but it makes me feel good.
Young voters say they're thrilled to see the spike. For frequent early voters beating the crowds, it's a shock.
That number, it's quite phenomenal. For this record turnout.
Many hoping the numbers continue to grow come Election Day.
You know, all law-abiding Americans to exercise their right to vote. I mean, it doesn't come, often enough, and there's no reason to complain if you don't go out and vote.
Now, we also received numbers from other parts of Central Texas, including Coryell County, and their total number of votes included more than 10,000 voters alone just in that county. Now, coming up at 9:30, we'll tell you how to prepare if you're voting on Tuesday here in McLennan County. Live in Woodway, Maribel Santiago, Fox 44 News.